Three things to know tonight. Number one, there's a lucky cat in Florida. This cat somehow stranded on the median of an interstate.
Oh boy.
Lucky for the cat, there was a cop ready for the rescue. Very slowly moving in. Don't spook it. And making the save.
Non-live still intact.
Yes, indeed. There you go. Number two, Breaking Bad fans. Your dream home is for sale. Albuquerque, New Mexico, the Walter White House. It's for sale. This is where they filmed the show.
The pool?
Remember all the backyard scenes?
Wow.
It's pricey though. $4 million for this thing. Yeah, that's.
I mean, like, what's the square footage on that? Is it worth it?
They say you can rent it out on Airbnb and maybe make $1 million or $2 million doing that.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, you're gonna get like a lot of mess out of it. Didn't they throw like pizzas on top of the roof or something like that? Yeah.
You watched the show. Number three, Illinois had to ban some license plates this year.
Oh, these are fun.
Weenie Yet,
What?
which I had to Google. A bad MF.
Secretary of State explaining why the plates were not approved. I Googled it. That's all I can tell you, Dave.
Oh my God!
Google it.
I'm watching some of these going through going, oh boy! That's gonna be some fun stuff right there. Should add some blurs going on, baby. Wow. All right, let's see where
Got a great honeymoon to give away and 3 newlywed couples who all want it. So let's get started. First, she's a 34-year-old property manager. He's a 33-year-old computer programmer. They've been married 20 months. Say hi to Myra and Brian Walters. Hi, Myra. Good luck, Myra. Next, she's a 25-year-old receptionist, and he's a 23-year-old technical operator. They've been married 11 months. Let's meet Tawana and Teddy James. Hey, Teddy. Good luck to you. And finally, she's a 35-year-old car salesperson. He's a 28-year-old butcher. They've been married 10 months. Say hi to Jeanette and David Gardina. Don't forget your wife, David. All right, good luck. I'm Gary Kroeger, and this is the Newlywed. You are indeed an enthusiastic bunch. It was interesting to see all the guys posing at the top of the stairs.
The manly man.
Yeah, the manly men. All right, manly men and your wives, you ready to play? Yeah! Okay, I'm going to ask you questions. I'm looking for matching answers with the couples. Matching answers get points. Couple with the most points will get that second honeymoon. Okay? Yeah. Take a look at David, right there.
I love to tease my wife about her large.
Stop it there. Can you finish that?
Lips?
Okay.
Hair.
David?
When she does her hair, it's like I gotta make sure she's like out of there in like 5 minutes, or it keeps getting
Gets bigger and bigger. Jeanette,
It's true.
what are you doing with the
You
hair?
know, I don't know. It's just a nervous habit. I'm pretty
Still
soon.
And it keeps getting bigger. So on it, here's Teddy.
The thing my wife is most fanatical about doing every day is
Being on time?
Being on time. It's a good one.
scanning the internet.
I don't do it that much.
Tawana, is there a lot of time on the net here?
Not a lot. He just likes all of the attention all of the time. That's all.
Myra, take a look at Brian.
I was surprised to discover that my wife is easily aroused by touching her
Toes?
Toes.
toes.
How'd you discover that, Brian?
Actually, she told me. You know, a little instruction.
All right, well, you got 10 points. Let's flip things around, see if you can double your score. Take a look at Myra right here.
If I had to pick one thing I miss about my ex-boyfriend, it would be...
One thing about her ex-boyfriend she'd miss.
The beach.
The beach. The beach with the
Right.
ex.
his money.
See, because he owned the beach. That was the whole thing. That's money. That
Myra?
where's the judges?
Had tons of money.
But all the money in the world isn't going to equal Brian.
That's right. Give me some
No.
loving.
No.
Yeah. Jenny, take a look at Taiwan.
I think the perfect height for a man is
6'1".
6'1".
6 feet.
I was about to say.
Just round it off.
What's wrong with my height? What's wrong with my height?
But you didn't get the right answer.
We're the same size in the bed.
The best job. David, here's Jeanette.
I find my husband so sexy when he smells like.
Like sweat.
When you smell like sweat?
Yes.
Okay.
He just got off work.
That's sweat. What do you want my?
You're a butcher,
Yeah.
so you like the smell of him when he gets off work?
Yeah, or nice
A
aroma.
dead cow?
His sweat don't stink.
Okay, all right. It's working for you. The scoreboard's not exactly working right now. No points. The James in the middle, no points yet. The Walters, you got one match, you got 10 points. Now, one of these couples spent their entire honeymoon with a third person sharing their honeymoon suite. We'll hear all about it right after this. Welcome back to the Newlywed Game. Jeanette, David, let's talk about that cruise you guys took on your first honeymoon. There was somebody with you in your room the whole time?
Well, I know it sounds a little strange, but my mom was there.
Oh, no, that doesn't sound strange.
Well, the thing is, she paid for it. But we came up with a solution. Every time we wanted to be by ourselves, we just went to the stateroom and we locked her out. And every now and then you'd hear the door jiggling. She'd disappear, and we really had a great time.
It worked out okay. Okay, you told your mother you'd only get married under one condition, right?
Well, Gary, that one condition was I would only get married if a woman proposed to me.
We are in the 90s.
Yes.
That's a 90s woman.
Yeah?
And what happened was, it was Valentine's Day 2 years ago. We're in Manhattan, 42nd Street, Times Square. And as we cross the intersection, Tawana grabs my hand and asks me to marry her. And as we're crossing this, as she asks me this, traffic just starts coming at me. And I'm standing in the middle of the street like this. Completely shocked. And she's just walking across the street.
Well, now, Tawana, did you know that it was going to be up to you to get this marriage going?
No, I didn't know, but I figured if I'm gonna ask him, I'll ask him in the street. If he says no, it's up to him to get across.
Yeah. Brian, when the two of you met, you gave Myra a pretty hard time.
Yeah. I was doing stand-up comedy in Ocala, Florida. There was 5 people in the room, and 4 of them were with her. And she starts to heckle me.
You heckle him?
No, I didn't heckle him. He had made a joke about a video phone, so I just turned to my 4 comrades and said, "There goes taking the phone to the bathroom." And he called me a nasty name.
And asked what was the name?
I called her feces woman. But I did it nicely.
Oh, yeah. No, it's all in the inflection, isn't it?
That's okay, because I didn't find him funny anyway, so.
Well,
or otherwise I would have been listening
Now,
to
this
him.
is a rather auspicious beginning, but it worked. You got together somehow. You
Oh.
married the heckler.
We were just playing the hard-to-get thing. That's what was going on. I was in love with her immediately.
He was very quiet on stage. On stage is different.
All right.
That's all.
Well, this union has given you 10 points so far. Taiwan and Teddy, you're not on the board yet. Jeanette and David, you're not on the board yet either. Now this is a multiple choice round. I'm going to give you each a multiple choice question and 3 answers. I want you to tell me which of the 3 your mate said. If it's a match, 10 points. All right? Myra, I'm starting with you. According to Brian, you have too many blanks in the house. Knickknacks, beauty products, or rules and restrictions.
Rules and restrictions?
Wait a second, can I celebrate? That's what I want to know.
Now, what are these rules? and
Oh, man, there ain't a rule that's not possibly written with this woman.
What's going on, Myra?
don't know, but every time something that gets on my nerves, I just say, okay, there needs to be a rule here about that.
Can't tap. Can't keep the door open. The ocean smell comes in. Can't wear clothes after you've been in the ocean because you got to take them off because it smells. Got to put bleach in the water because the water smells like this. That potpourri. Don't do that.
It's true. It stinks. I don't like it, so I make a rule.
There you go. Somebody's got to take charge, right? All right. Tawana, according to Teddy, on most nights, which of the following things is he most likely to hear you doing in bed? Grinding your teeth, snoring, or moaning with pleasure?
Snoring.
Sometimes you need to tone down on the snoring. I can't hear the announcer on the games when you snore, though.
Jeanette, if David found out one of his friends had the hots for you, what did he say he would do? Get angry, get nervous, or gloat?
Gloat.
David? Look at that gloat.
She's a knockout. She's a knockout.
You're gloating again, David. All right, let's see if you can double that score. This is for you, David. According to Jeanette, if someone cuts you off on the freeway, you are most likely to keep your cool, curse, or tailgate the guy for a mile or two.
Tailgate the guy for a mile.
Does this come from experience?
Well, we have had an experience. One time this guy made the fatal mistake of cutting David off. David gets the guy to pull over and then chases him with his pull cue, throws the pull cue at the guy's car, and the guy left.
I almost got him. It's close.
I thought you looked familiar. Teddy, according to Tawana, when you're in charge of dinner, which of the following are you most likely to make? Something from scratch, something from a can, or reservations?
Reservations.
What did you
I don't
say?
know anymore. I'm not
Something
6
from a
feet.
can. You eat ramen noodles all the time.
But that's not the can. That's plastic paper.
The same thing. You don't cook it. You don't make it. Your name is Ramen now?
I don't know anymore. I'm not 6 feet.
Oh, Brian, are you with me?
Yes, I am.
Think of yourself as a car, Brian. Sexually speaking, what did Myra say would be her biggest complaint about you? You need lots of warm-up. You get overheated, or you're too quick to run out of gas.
Too quick to run out of gas. Go with the
No. Myra?
Man, you sweat all over me already. And as a rule, you don't sweat on me.
Yeah, you see? Live by the rules. These wives have clued us in on some rather surprising information. Their husbands might find it surprising as well, so stick around. Tawana and Teddy, you've got 10 points on the board. David, you doubled their score. You got 20? Yeah! Myra and Brian, you also have 20 points. Now, husbands, you're going to want to pay very close attention here because we talked to your wives before the show. You see those devilish grins on their faces? They reveal little secrets to us. I've got them right here, and I'm going to read them to you. If you think it's your wife that said that, you're going to hold up that sign as quick as you can, and you're going to yell out, "That's my wife!" And if you're right, and it was your wife, you'll get 10 points. But if you're wrong, you will lose 10 points. You got to be quick, and the first one up is the only one that can win or lose. Behind your back, she loves to watch basketball. Sure is behind your back. Go on.
Well, why do you do it behind my back?
You ignore me when we do it together.
So how you think I feel about the computer?
That's different. You ignoring me.
Did that computer issue come up again?
Yes, it did. He's always harping on it.
Not to ignore you, but we're going to move on here.
No problem.
She wishes you were more ambitious.
That's my wife. Yeah! Who's the loser? Who's the loser?
Hey, baby.
What would you like him to do?
Get a job.
Work. 1, 2, 3, work.
The most embarrassing thing she ever did in front of your family was walk out of the bathroom naked. How could you have forgotten that? Who did that? What happened, Jeanette?
Our in-laws were staying with us a few months ago, and your mom and dad took the kids to the park, I thought, and I took a bath, and I came out of the bathroom, and your dad was in the kitchen, but I don't think he saw me.
Okay.
She hates it when you sing in public.
That's my wife.
What does he do, Kalana?
He thinks he can sing.
And he can't?
He can.
You don't know this, but the woman with the sexy voice who called you was actually her manager putting you to the test. Who was that? Can you explain that, Myra?
That'd be in Chicago when we first moved there, and they were wondering because of his job that maybe he would fool around, so we decided to call him and see how he'd react if someone had called him anonymously. He passed the test.
He passed
but
the
it was
test.
Pam.
He passed.
I'm as loyal as a dog can be, man.
She would love to be a man for a week just to see what it's like.
That's my wife.
Good job.
Just to see what it's like.
The steamiest moment she had before she met you was making love on a railroad track
That's my
with
wife.
the sound of a train approaching in the background.
That's my wife. Yeah.
David, you seem to know that.
You would do a thing like that without me before you even knew me.
I was a teenager, honey.
Yeah.
She says her biggest secret is that she dreams of other women.
That's my wife. Come to Papa.
You're not jealous?
Oh no.
You're not jealous?
No, of course not. They're very nice women, I'm sure.
Okay, all right. If you're comfortable with it, I'm comfortable with
That's the way
it.
it is.
Now, we've still got that honeymoon to give away and 3 couples who want it. One of them will get it. We'll find out which one right after this. Welcome back to the Newlywed Game. At the end of this round, one of these couples will be off on a fabulous second honeymoon. Ellen, tell them where they're going.
Gary, today's winning newlyweds will be Jamin and Jamaica Mon. They'll spend a week at the Wyndham Rose Hall Golf and Beach Resort just outside of Montego Bay. Rose Hall offers championship golf, tennis, water sports, and white sand beaches. Wyndham Rose Hall Golf and Beach Resort, the perfect spot for newlyweds. Back to you, Gary.
Jamin and Jamaica. Jamin. All right, Myra and Brian, you're sitting pretty right now with 40 points. You're in first place. Taiwan and Teddy, you've got 30 points. You're close behind. Jeanette and David, you also have 30 points. Clearly, any one of you couples can win this one. Here's how we're going to find our winner. I'm going to give your wives a couple of choices. She's going to hold up the card that best applies to you guys. You then have to match. Starts at 10 points, keeps going up till it gets to 100 points. All right? Take a lot of points here. Listen up now and get those signs up quickly. For 10 points, side of veggies or side of fries? Brian?
Side of veggies.
Fries, you said. Teddy?
Side of fries.
Fries, you got it. David?
Side of fries.
Got it. For 20 points, handsome or cute? Teddy?
Handsome.
Got it. David?
Handsome.
Got it. Brian?
Handsome.
Got it. For 30 points, plays for fun or plays to win? David?
Plays to win.
Got it. Brian?
Plays for fun.
Says you play to win. Teddy?
Plays to win.
Gotcha.
Come on.
A little less fun here, Brian. A little more win. For 40 points, sleeps calmly or sleeps like a twister? Brian?
Calm as can be.
Okay, you got it. Teddy?
Calmly.
Got it. David?
I'll call.
Nope, he said like a twister. Says you're twisting and turning. For 50 points, picks out his own clothes or needs help? Teddy?
Needs help.
Says you pick out your own. David?
I pick out my own.
Got it. Brian?
Needs a lot of help.
You need all that. still a very close game. For 60 points, predictable in bed or full of surprises? David?
Full of surprises.
Got it. Yeah!
Lots and lots of surprises.
Good, you're a bit predictable, Teddy.
Predictable.
Predictable. All right. For 100 points. Definite sex tonight, or one can only hope? Now, I'm going to start with you, Brian, because you are now in third place. You've got 150. This will put you in first place with 250.
Sex tonight, baby!
Okay. All right. Now, Ted, you can take first place away. You'll have 290 if you get this right.
Can only hope.
So definite sex tonight. So, David, don't say anything. It's up to you. If you get this right, you're our winner. You've got 300 points. Otherwise, it's the Walters in Jamaica, man. What's it going to be?
Sex tonight.